Hey, what's up, everybody? Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com, and we're talking some NFL football for Sunday, September 28th, 2025. We got comp play coming up between Baltimore and Kansas City. One of these two teams is going to be 1-3 after Sunday. We'll get to that in a moment. I do have a three-play pack going in Sunday's NFL, led by a six-star play, my top play in the NFL this week. College and pro football run as I cut this video on Friday late afternoon, early evening, 78 and 53, and up over $7,100. And if you're watching this before 7 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday, you can still get the 8-star play in college football as we look to run the 8-star run to a perfect 10-0. All my plays on my homepage over at DocSports.com. Let's get to the comp play for Sunday's card. It's the Ravens and the Chiefs, and as of Friday late afternoon, it's about 8 p.m. Eastern time. Ravens laying 2.5 in this one at KC. News came in on Friday morning that Xavier Worthy is expected to play for the Chiefs, which he might not be the number one receiver, but with Rashee Rice still suspended, he does give Mahomes a chance to stretch the defense once in a while. I just don't know if he's going to be able to do all that well. He's a small guy. But the Ravens defense, man, they were banged up last week, still a little bit banged up, nothing to brag about so far this season, and they've been downright bad a couple of times in key moments against Buffalo in week 1, and then, of course, last week, almost the entire game against Detroit. So you would think that might be able to help Mahomes. But check this out, folks. I was listening to a Friday morning broadcast, and they talked about how Patrick Mahomes, over his last 22 games, he's got a lower passer rating than Russell Wilson. Just stating the facts. Now, is Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes on par, the same quarterback? Absolutely not. Mahomes just doesn't have a whole lot of tools right now to work with on the field. An aging tight end in Kelsey, and again, no true one at wide receiver. We'll see how he does this week. I think they're going to lose this football game. KC did win for us last week, a Sunday night football game, and I wasn't really crazy about their performance. In fact, there was a point 3 or 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter where the Giants almost got that backdoor cover. And I really think this Ravens defense is going to be highly motivated, after the embarrassment last week against Detroit. Baltimore runs the football with success this week, folks, as long as Derrick Henry hangs on to the football. And that's a question mark. But I do like Baltimore to run the ball with success, open up Lamar in the passing game, and for him to pull it down every once in a while. And again, that Ravens defense ought to play with some motivation. So laying the points here with the Baltimore Ravens, the comp play. KC heads to Jacksonville next week with what I believe will be a 1-3 record. Ravens, the comp play. Again, you can check out all my stuff, all my work on my homepage at DocSports.com, including the entire football package. And again, if it's before 7 p.m. Eastern when you're watching this, you can get that 8-star college play. Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com. Let's put him in the win column, everybody.